What is going on, FLAFFL League? We are done with week 2. We are entering week 3. We've got a game on tomorrow night already. Love it when football's back on. Week 2 in the books. We had a fantasy football matchup that was just as ugly as the Eagles and the Cowboys game. Sal and Beta Pal, I'm talking to you guys. Don't let that shit happen again. I don't want to ever see anything like that. A lot of injuries in the NFL this week, so waiver wires were pretty crazy. A lot of people got picked up. Lineups are going to be looking a little rough this week, I'm sure. So I can't wait to see what's going to be going on with that. As for a little housekeeping things, Jabu, you are the last one that hasn't got their fees in. You said you're going to be sending some money, so let me know what's going on with that, and we can get that belt all taken care of. Biggest thing that happened over the weekend was we had a little discrepancy with what to do with keepers. So this is what we're going to be doing. I'm going to put a poll up today. We need to decide what the penalty is going to be for keepers. We decided that it was going to be the round before, and the question came up, what if you have more than one first-round pick? What are you supposed to do? Some of us assumed that it was just you would lose your first 3 picks. Other people thought that wasn't going to be the case. So we're going to vote. The league's going to decide, and everyone is going to accept what happens with that vote, and that's going to be that. So I will get that up today. We will take care of that. And let's move on into the trophies for the week. Same trophies as this week. I didn't see anything that caught my eye that would make me think of a different one. If you guys have some different ideas for some trophies, let me know, and I will be sure to get those in there. So, for the High as a Kite award, that goes to Wally Central this week. Scored 118.7 points. Nothing too crazy, but 6 of his 9 starters scored more than 11 points. He got 33 points out of Larry Fitzgerald, and he had 20 points by Gronk again. He said Gronk's available, so if you want him, make him an offer. Sloppiest girl in the bar, Beta Pal. This one's to you. 56.8 points. Not quite as terrible as Jabu was in week 1, but you did manage to get 0.9 points out of 4 total players. But this wasn't that ugly game, so you still only lost by 20 points. Not too bad. Who Let You In award. This goes to the most lopsided victory. Not any huge victories, and this will be the first award for our little Gigi. He won by 20.9 points over Skiznot, and that was barely only 0.7 more points than what Sal won over Beta Pal, so that was a pretty close one this week. The Baddest Bench award also goes to Skiznot. His bench scored 79.4 points. It would have beaten Beta Pal, and it would have beaten Sal, and it almost was enough to beat himself. He had scored so many points left on his bench. I'm not even supposed to be here today. As the person that ended up in the loss column after they probably should have won. This week that goes to Eagles Nation. Lost a close one by 1.4 points to Tram. Eagles defense giving up that late touchdown to Terrence Williams probably did not help much at all. So like I said, any more trophies you guys think of, let me know. I'll be sure to get those in there. Looking forward to week 3. We've only got one matchup of undefeateds, and that is between Tram and Tag. So one of those guys is going to find themselves in the loss column. We have only one matchup of all defeateds. That is P. Dolo and Jabu. Those guys, one of those lucky fellas is going to end up with a win. We have one winless fellow who is playing one undefeated fellow. That would be Wally Central, undefeated, against all defeated myself, Sid Skeet. Then we've got some other matchups. We got Chief Hale going with Eagles Nation, 1-1. GG and L Train, 1-1, going against each other. We got 1-1 Zap versus 0-2 Skiznot. He's going to be looking to get his first win of the week. 2-0 Sal versus 1-1 Brooksy Boy. And then we have Knox Josh and Beta Pal. So those are the matchups of the week. We've got football starting tomorrow night. We have the poll is the biggest thing that's going on this week. Everyone, I want to see 16 votes in there. We need to make sure everyone's voting, and we need to make sure that we get this settled now and take care of it so there are no questions about it going on into the future. So that is it. Let me know if you guys need anything else, and I will talk to you bastards later. Peace.